All right. So this is called the Wraith, right?
The Wraith.
The
The
Wraith.
Wraith.
The Wraith. It's just
Yes.
like a ghostly figure and
Yeah,
things like
Wraith is
that.
like a ghost. Yeah, like a evil spirit. A Wraith, a ghost.
So
Depends on where you're from.
watching this movie is like
This is your first time to ever see this.
it is my first time to ever see this, right? So there was a lot of confusion, but then at the end, I when you figure it out, right, when the movie gradually tells you like what the
Yeah.
heck's going on, and it feels like to me like, hey, I seen this before. This is the RoboCop.
But this is 86, 1986.
So 86 and now RoboCop came out 87, 88. I
I
can't
think
remember.
so.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
but
don't know. But
it's
this is
around
a
the same
basic.
time.
This guy wrote the director. He wrote the director directed this and wrote it. I can't say he did anything that I know other than this. I mean, I like the
Uh,
movie. I mean,
I mean, it's
okay, I
not
still like
bad.
this movie. I mean, it's never. Let's put it this way: it's the same as I've always seen it. You know, some movies you go, oh, it gets worse. Some movies get better. Now, this is just saying I can sit there. If it comes on, I'm going to watch it. It's one
Oh,
of those movies. It's yeah. If it's on, I'm going
so
to watch it. I mean,
I don't
there's no reason.
think
I'm not going to get up. I'm going to sit down and
I
go, oh,
don't this
okay.
I don't think this movie does did well enough in the box office for them to
Oh
show it on
no.
TV. So the
They did
chances
show it
of
on TV. This did make it on some
oh
television
really?
shows because it's edited. There's an edit. I didn't see the edited version. I saw the real version, the PG, rated R, PG 13, whatever it is now.
I
I
can
think it's
see
PG 13 now. It was
I
rated
can
R,
see that they had to tone some stuff down to make it like show
but
on
not
TV.
violence.
No,
Not
not too
violence
violent.
really, because there's really no blood hardly, other than a little bit cutting and stuff. But
So
I mean, there's not like a bloodbath. There's
no, it's
just some
not.
nudity,
Oh
which
yeah,
was
it's nudity.
it's a nudity, and it's not even bad nudity compared to what you can see on regular television, like nowadays.
Well,
I don't feel.
this might not be the longest show because it's a fairly short movie. It's pretty straight to the point.
That's
But
easy.
I do want to point out some of the stuff that I do love. First of
Okay.
all, when Randy Quaid showed up, right? This is the most
Yeah.
serious role I ever seen Randy Quaid in. Like everything else besides this is more like a goofball character.
I'm gonna go with that because I'm trying to think. I'm sure he's played more serious characters,
That
but
he
anything
has.
that I but it but I anything I can remember, no, this is the most serious.
This is the most serious.
Because my favorite still is like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, see, that's
Cousin
like
Eddie.
yeah.
Cousin Eddie.
And the other thing I do love is the racing scenes. It feels
Yeah.
like initially is very motivated or influenced by this because like all the shots I seen, right, it feels like if I dropped the Eurobeat soundtrack, it would
Yeah.
match exactly without me editing anything.
Here's the funny thing.
Okay.
I can't say one thing has improved since the other times I got a bigger screen TV.
Mm-hmm.
So those shots that you're talking about look really good.
Yeah.
But I never thought about playing Eurobeat, which was crazy because if we played Eurobeat with this, I bet you it would be just
I
because
bet
I
you
mean
someone
this.
on
Let's say
YouTube already
this is
did
one
it.
thing that here's one thing that a lot of people all agree on
Okay.
for its time period, it had a great soundtrack.
Oh, it does. So the soundtrack is good because like it's the '80s movie, right? So I'm really
Yeah,
jamming to this, okay? And when they did the chase scene, I'm like, I was really impressive at the camera work, but at the same time, when the movie was over, it was to the memory of the person, and that was the
yeah,
cameraman that worked on this film
yeah. Assistant cameraman got killed when the
during one of the
camera
stunts.
car
Yeah,
turned over. Yeah, which I didn't know that until today.
I didn't know that until like I watched it and it's like I was trying to find out more information, right? To
Yeah.
make this show like I guess even better. But that Australian guy, the 10 things you didn't know,
Oh,
he
okay.
had
Yeah, I
two
never.
different episodes. So there was a lot of stuff because one of the things he said really interested is that like if you put Mad Max, Starman, and the Breakfast Club in a blender, and this is the movie you
Well,
get.
that's here's the funny thing. If you talk to anybody, everybody will give you a different set of movies.
Oh,
This is a mashup. Yeah, this is a mashup. I mean, Mad Max. I could see Mad Max.
yeah,
I
definitely Mad
mean,
Max.
it's like you said, RoboCop. You know, a lot of this thing reminds me of the car. I don't know if you ever saw that.
I
This
have
car
not.
goes around 1977. This car goes around, and like this person's making fun of it because it couldn't get you in the cemetery, but she's in her house making fun of it. Goes right through her house and kills her. I'm like,
Oh,
dude, this is crazy. Oh, this it had Josh. It was it Josh, not Josh
so
Brolin. It had Josh Brolin's dad in
so in a way, this is like a
it. See, Starman, I don't get, but now do. Now that you said that,
Okay,
see,
so
I know I would
this
have never said
is this a
Starman until
science
now.
fiction horror
Well,
film?
it's kind of a little bit mixed. I think this guy just thought I think that, like I said, the writer director, he just thought of a bunch of ideas that he would like to see
Action
and
fantasy, yeah,
and
I
made it.
guess.
Yeah,
So
and
no, I was gonna get on to the last thing I really love. Right? Maybe not the last
okay,
thing I probably come up, but the other thing I really love, a lot of the like I guess revenge killing scenes are in the daytime. I didn't see
yeah.
that coming. Like, because first I was like,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
it shows up in the
yeah,
daytime. Every time Jake or slash Jamie does something, right? It's
yeah.
in the daytime, which in like when you come back revenge for your enemies, right? It's I thought like it's because he's supposed to be some kind of ghostly figure. I
Yeah, he's
can't really
supposed to
figure
be.
out what it
He was
was,
a murder figure.
but like it's all in the daytime. So it was totally unexpected for me because I thought every time they're going
Okay.
to do it because in the beginning of the movie, right, they
Yeah.
set the stage of who these guys were and like instead of stealing cars, right, they kind of forced you to race so that way you give up the car to them, which is like what a waste of time and money, you know? Like you're going to take the car anyway. But
Well, but I guess if somebody says, "Hey, so they stole your car," you go, "Well, not exactly."
yeah, like
I mean, come on, try to explain it now,
yeah,
because
because like you're
they're
forcing
like,
me
"Hey,
into a situation I
you're
didn't want to
forcing it,"
sign up, you know?
but then yeah, but you're trying to prove that now.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fast and Furious, but not really because those people didn't really want to race in the first place. They were just
Yeah,
blackmailed.
yeah, they're basically everybody in this movie is blackmailed by
Yeah, by
Packard.
yeah, Packard.
Packard.
Because I like that. Like, okay, in the beginning they show you they do it at nighttime, but a lot of the murdering scenes, actually, I think all of them are during the day.
Just about everything. I mean,
Yeah.
the majority of it is. I mean, there is that nightmare scene where they chase him on where they chase Jamie or Jake on the motorcycle with Carrie on the back
Yes.
at night, and then they see the gravestone and stuff.
Oh,
But
the
and then
gravestone. But they didn't kill anybody that night.
yeah,
Like,
and there's
yeah,
only one race during the nighttime.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean,
The,
basically, yeah, most of it takes
it's
place during the day.
pretty creepy that the ice balls were out, and Ron
Yeah,
Howard's cousin is the only one that didn't get killed
that's
because
his
he
brother.
wasn't. Oh,
That
his
is Ron
brother. Yeah, his
Howard's
brother.
brother.
But he didn't get killed because he wasn't at the original murder scene. Which
Well, he wasn't, but he also kind of confessed too.
oh, he did.
He actually. Well, here's the thing: the whole movie's about growing and standing up to
To
the bullies.
bullies.
And he finally quit. He quit hiding, quit being scared, and he finally told the sheriff everything that happened or
Oh
what he thinks.
yeah.
And of course, the sheriff's like, "Go home and wait." So basically, he got off the get killed list.
Ah,
And the same
okay.
thing was Carrie. So, because you remember Carrie, he keeps telling him, "You're going to have to stand up to him if you want to go with me, because I'm running out of time."
Oh,
And
that's
here's the
really
biggest
good.
thing, and I just found this out because it always puzzled me.
Okay.
All right, you remember when he shows up, the Jake or the he's got the suit on, the
Yeah.
shotgun. He has braces all over him because he's
Oh.
weak. He can't stand up. But each time he kills somebody, he loses one of his braces. By the end of the
Oh,
movie,
that's
he
why
has no
they
braces.
flash it. Okay.
So he actually grows too.
Oh,
And the same thing with his brother. Remember his brother?
yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
want to do anything. He won't do anything until they try to take Carrie. Then he gets out there and he fights Packard in a way.
Oh, he
He gets beat up
does.
by Packard.
Yeah.
So he earns everything. So everybody kind of grows and
Wow,
earns.
this movie I wasn't sure. It's not like I didn't like it. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't know what you think because for a long time, I even wrote down my notes here like I'm not even sure what Charlie Sheen's role is in this movie because
Yeah.
he's not in it a lot, but he's the
Yeah,
main
he's already
character.
he's the main character, but he's hardly in it. And here's the funny thing: he shot all his scenes in a day.
Oh, I
a
saw
whole
that
day.
too because
Isn't that crazy?
he
A whole
made
day,
a
right
he was
before Platoon.
Platoon because he was flying out to shoot in Platoon into the Philippines, and he made a pit stop. And some of Charlie Sheen's old interviews, right? He's like, it was like a pit stop for me to shoot a movie for a day, so I could go to Platoon. Shoot Platoon.
Yeah, you got to be thinking it's kind of easy. He gets paid, and all he does is do all the scenes in a day, and then go on. And somebody else wore all the suits and all the other stuff.
Yeah, all the
you
other
know,
background stuff, and I thought it was really
Yeah.
cool. Like it's really funny to me now because when Oliver Stone saw it, right? Because I think this movie came out like a few weeks before Platoon came out, and he was afraid that this movie was gonna taint his movie.
Yeah, and
Because it
come
was
on.
so like Oliver Stone thought this movie was stupid.
Well, and I mean, a lot of people did at the time, but I mean, it's one of those movies after time's gone on.
Yeah, it's I appreciate it more. Yeah,
It's a lot of it's a lot of people's favorite person. I mean, forget what was her name. You remember the girl that was on
which
what
girl?
was
Like
that
the main girl?
No, not that girl. Well, she's on Twin Peaks. I mean, all these people have gone to do something else. Here's the funny thing: is Packard. Packard
Oh,
became a movie
yeah, he
director.
became a movie director.
He
He
directed a
directed
movie,
The
The
Notebook.
Notebook.
Yep,
Who
I
would have
saw
thought
that
that?
too.
And then, of course, the brother, Jamie's brother.
Yeah.
He's a casting director for the guy that played Packard. He does all the casting for a lot of his movies. He's actually got
Really?
casted. He did all the casting for Notebook.
You know what? So once when I found out like that, hey, he directed The Notebook, right? I looked into his other movies too, and he actually directed like let's see,
You see that guy is 7 foot. He's not 7. He's 6'6".
Packard is 6'6".
Dude, yes, that dude was. That's what he looks. He looks pretty tall.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
don't
actually
look like
looks
he's
pretty
6 foot,
tall.
but
Yeah.
he is like towering over everybody.
Actually, he actually directed John Q, which is that
Yeah, I never
Denzel
saw
movie,
him.
Alpha Dog.
He's done a lot.
He done a
You know,
lot, yeah.
I
But he
mean,
did.
for
Well, he
well,
didn't. He
well,
didn't
his
direct
dad is
Blow,
a,
but he
but
wrote
his
it.
dad is his dad's a famous director too,
Oh, okay.
and his mom's a famous actress,
Oh, okay.
which is kind of like Charlie
I didn't know
Sheen
that.
because Charlie Sheen's dad was a famous actor by that time.
Well, so did you read about like
And Augie's dad was a famous actor too.
Oh, really? Yeah. See,
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody in this movie except for obviously Charlie Sheen, right?
Oh, really?
And then
Well, you didn't know. Okay, so you didn't know Cheryl Flynn either.
I do not.
Well, she was popular
Yeah, I
for
didn't know
Twin
Cheryl
Peaks.
Flynn. What? You know what's
Made a
really
big
funny?
deal.
I love Twin Peaks. I remember
Well,
Twin
you do.
Peaks, but I was watching it a long time ago when I was in New York, right? And it only comes on certain times, but I
Okay.
always remember the theme song because it's so catching.
Well, that was what her biggest thing was. And the funny thing is, when it's kind of like a music video too. When all the waitresses are at the
Oh, the
burger
burger
joint,
joint,
Kate's
yeah.
Big Burger. One of those was Brooke Burke.
No,
Brooke
really?
Burke from Need for Speed.
Well, Brooke Burke has a show.
She has
I
a
know
lot of stuff.
Brooke Burke,
But
yeah.
Need for Speed was the biggest thing I know.
Oh, okay. She
Remember
was
the
on a
game
lot of
because she was a
travel
character on the
shows.
game, giving you all the phone calls, telling you where to go race.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you see her in there, and I've seen her for a long time. Never knows. Always thought that girl looks familiar, but I thought, well, maybe because she's so '80s. She
Man.
looks like so many girls from the '80s that you
Yeah,
know when
it
you're
just.
growing up. And then I was like, oh, it's Brooke Burke. That's why. That's why she looks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Charlie Sheen and Randy Quaid.
Yeah,
But well, obviously, besides Ron Howard's brother, I know him too.
yeah, we know him because he's in everything that Ron Howard makes.
Because
isn't it?
yeah, well, except for this movie, Ron Howard had nothing to do. He's just an actor. And
Yeah,
then
yeah. I mean, but he does his own thing too.
they who's it? The director of this movie really like David Lynch. So like the way they dress him up, right?
I think
Like
a lot of people like
Rockhead. They had that. They make him wear that wig to look like I forgot
Yeah.
what that character is now
Oh, I don't
from one of David Lynch's movies.
know who that is, but because I never really watched a lot of David Lynch.
So I know I was going to ask you about this during the show. What is up with that Chrysler? But it's a Dodge, right?
It's a Dodge. Chrysler Dodge. Chrysler. That's the same company. Chrysler Dodge Plymouth. That was an awesome car, wasn't it?
So from the first I saw, like, oh my god, is this a prototype that they only let them use?
They
in the
only
movie?
made one. Only made one of this car. This car was actually Chrysler wanted to make the car, but they decided that the car would have been too expensive for anybody to own. Plus they actually made the car for it was a pace car for one of the races. I think it was the IndyCar race.
Because they called
But
it
here's the neat thing.
different
It's a
name, right?
It's a 2.2 4-cylinder twin turbo.
Really?
With it is kind of I like to claim it's the granddaddy to the Mitsubishi Eclipse with the neon engine in it.
Oh, interesting. Why do you say
Because
that?
it's almost the same engine. It's similar engine, similar design.
So the first time I saw that
So
car, right?
those two cars don't have turbo
Like
engines.
the back of it looks like an NSX because the tail light, the way that
Yeah.
it's triangle, and I had to look that up, right? So it was called the Dodge M4S.
Yeah, and it was twin. It's an amazing car. I mean,
Oh, it looks
went all the
really
way.
good.
I mean, it's like a 200-mile-an-hour
Very,
car. just
very
about.
aerodynamic, like the way that was
Yeah.
designed, right? Like,
But of course, it doesn't sound like that.
yeah, it doesn't
car
sound
in
like
the
that. I
movie.
figured that.
Which,
yeah.
if it did, would be so awesome. Man, who wouldn't want a car sound like that?
The other thing I think is funny and I really love, right? Like they wrecked their cars a few times and they were able to repair it like that, like like one night, let's get it done.
Oh yeah. Well,
That
see, here's the
was-
funny thing.
yeah.
I think the movie's actually supposed to take place over several different days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of it does. It seems like it's just like
It's very
that,
fast paced.
but
Yeah.
if you listen to some of the words they say, it's like it took them all night. But plus, they all work like those guys just work constantly. Apparently, I mean, they work like a pit crew.
Kind of like
So
Fast
in a
and
way,
Furious. Yeah.
because think of them, they are basically made themselves a race team because they when they go race, they got gloves on, helmets on. They already decided who gets a race most of the time. I'm thinking they were an organized pit crew,
You
is what
know,
they were.
the other interesting I found on this movie, right? It was a box office bomb because it came out on the same day as American Tail, that animation movie by Steven Spielberg, and
Okay,
Star Trek 4.
really didn't notice them
Yeah.
about the same days.
So
Well,
I seen American Tail. That was back in Hong Kong, obviously, right?
yeah,
I remember that movie because I saw this in a theater, like the American Tail.
yeah.
But then this movie probably wouldn't have made international anyway.
Yeah, I don't think this would have been. I mean, well, it could have because of the racing, but like you
Yeah.
said, a lot of people would have been as lost as American audiences.
But then, like a lot of Chinese people like ghost movies. It would caught my attention because I like ghost
Yeah,
movies.
well,
That's
it
why
was a
that.
revenge.
That's why that like revenge, like a ghost. It's kind of like Machiavelli. He didn't fake his death. He
Yeah.
actually died and came back. So I really the daytime thing really stand out to me. Like, oh, he's doing
Yeah,
this in in
because a lot of
broad
people didn't
daylight.
recognize, remember, because he changed his form. Because he even told Carrie at the end of the movie that I came back as close
As
as
close
I
as I
could
can. Yep. He
possibly.
cannot come back as Jamie, which I'm okay with, and I totally
Yeah, because
understand.
everybody would have figured that out really quick. But I
Yeah.
must apparently they wanted you to know. In a way, they kind of hinting this is Jamie because everybody goes, yeah, I kind of recognize him. He looks familiar. Looks familiar.
That's why
Everybody's
his
like, he
like.
looks familiar.
So that's why in the beginning scene, right? Charlie Sheen just came into town, and this dude just like, "Hey, can I lie next to you?" Yeah, man. I'm like, "Well, this is kind of weird." And then later, like,
Well,
oh, because that's his brother. And then like
yeah, but
they do sell you the clue in the beginning at the beach, right, or the river when like
yeah.
his back was like cut and
Oh
stuff.
yeah, because he's got the neck tail too. You can
Yeah,
see his neck was
and
cut.
then when like when Packard had that fantasy, like so I was like, what the? I poked down like, what's up with that murder fantasy because it's real.
Yeah, that
And
was
then
his.
that
Yeah.
connects the thing where like, oh, this guy kind of remind me of Jamie, and like, but we killed him. So they
Yeah.
put that in, and I thought it was like a fantasy of what he wanted to do with Charlie Sheen, like Jake's
Oh,
character. I was
okay.
like, what
Okay.
the heck? Because he talked about like, hey, if you look at him wrong or you look at someone he likes wrong, and then like, oh, I put that together. So the movie editing was actually pretty good. It took me a while to figure out who Charlie Sheen's person was until you later, like I figured it out by the time he said like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
who I
And you're
am.
supposed to. And
Yeah.
you're supposed to. I think they don't want you to figure it out immediately, but you kind of
No.
the back of your head. I think you already know. He's all cut up. He's got scars all on his back,
Yes. But the
and then
motorcycle thing was weird though. Like that's the most out of place.
the motorcycle still has the sound of the car.
Oh, that is a
The
good
motorcycle and the car had the same
catch.
sound. Did you notice it?
I did not notice that.
Because I mean, everybody should have known that's not what that motorcycle sounds like
From
at all.
oh,
It's loud and obnoxious,
wow, no, that
and
is
that thing.
really
Yeah,
good.
it's the car. The car and that motorcycle are the same machine.
So it's technically just him.
Yeah, it's just all in him.
It's just
Well,
Jamie.
the car gets left at the end. The only thing it does bother me about the movie is the car. At the end, he gives his car to his brother, which is awesome. But the problem is the cops are looking for that car.
Right.
But I guess by that time we see the sheriff sitting at the end. I'm sure he decided that car's not the same car now.
Yeah.
It is the
Because
same car, but I'm thinking he decided it's over. That's not the driver.
there's no way
Everything's over.
left to kill you.
Yeah,
I
there's
did
not.
like that where like, hey, they just let the case go.
Yeah, because well, it makes sense because he saw all the weird stuff, but he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He can't just go, "Hey, it's aliens or
Well,
ghosts."
The weird
He's a
stuff
sheriff.
is like the body not being burned because the first murder
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, you
how
do
is
know.
the eyes
Here's
are
the neat
gone?
thing. Here's the thing it pointed out to me too. I didn't realize it till I watched it this last time. All those guys that died in the wreck, and somebody wrote this too. But at first, I thought of this too.
Mm-hmm.
They may not be seeing that car because at the end it shows Packard. See, he doesn't see the car. He sees the guy in the street, and he thinks he's going to hit
Oh,
him and run him down. But actually, the car's coming. But he can't see the car. He just sees the guy. So I've decided it must be all those guys that got in a wreck saw him in the middle of the road,
oh, and they try to run
and
into
they didn't see the car.
him.
We keep thinking we see the car, but somebody pointed out they said that all the eyes got burned out is because when they come up on him, there's a huge flash that burns their eyes out. and they're actually killed and disintegrated before the car hits their
I
other
did
car
notice
and
that, but I didn't
blows
put that
up.
together. That was really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does have
See,
a
I
white
didn't put that
flash.
together, but it wasn't until this time I watched it I noticed he was going to hit that guy. Then I thought, well, I bet you everybody saw something else because he's making everybody see something else.
Dang, this guy does. You can look him up on Wikipedia. The guy who
Who?
directed the movie, Mike Marvin.
Well, I think you
Is that
could.
the only one? Like, there's no link. I'm trying to see, like,
Well, he didn't do a lot. He's did a lot of. I think he produced more. He produced more stuff that we've probably seen than he's directed and wrote.
oh, here we go. Mike Marvin is the native Tahoe City. Let me take a look. I had to go to IMDb.
Yeah,
So
well,
let me
that's the
take a
only
look.
place I ever go.
Better Off Dead. Oh, these are old stuff. 1986. Yeah, he produced. Oh, he produced a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's usually easier to produce than it is to direct.
I'm trying to look at. Let's see. Hamburger, the motion picture, Spirit, but that's
Never saw it,
1976.
but that's a short film. That's not the spirit
Oh,
that I'm
Renegade.
talking
Oh,
about.
that's a TV show.
Yeah, I never saw that, but I don't remember who was in it
Huh.
because it was TNT, and by that time I didn't have TNT.
Oh, he's
I think
pretty
it was
cool.
TNT or USA Network.
Alternative name Jake Kelsey. That's funny.
Sometimes you gotta go by different names.
Well, because Jake Kelsey is Charlie Sheen's character, right? Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, in the movie, Jake
Okay.
Kelsey.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Now I didn't see that. I didn't catch that.
Man, that's crazy. Because, like, the way that he sees his vision, right? And then you pick that up with the flash of light and, like,
Yeah.
the guy standing in there and things like that. And then I thought it was pretty cool, like, because, so when I looked this up on Amazon, I couldn't tell that was the movie because, like, the way that he's dressed, right? And that's
Yeah.
the icon they use. I'm like, what the heck is
Well,
this?
here's the funny thing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the way you see it now. Anything you find is the Wraith looks like that. But
Yep.
I remember when it came out, it had all the characters
Oh,
on the
yeah.
front, all looking up into space, which does throw the movie off because it looks like they're all friends
Yes.
together,
Yes, that's what that
and
guy
they're
pointed
not.
out, too. Like, what is
Yeah.
Packard doing there?
Yeah,
Like,
well, it
what's
was
the feeling
Packard,
with the,
Augie.
yeah.
Yeah, it was Packard, Augie, and I think Cheryl Flynn and stuff. And they like one of them has glasses up, like he's looking. It kind of looked back to the future-ish to
Yeah.
me.
That's so weird. Yeah, it does a little bit. That's what,
So
yeah,
yeah,
someone
see,
pointed
I
out,
never, I
too.
don't. I mean, I think I bought the movie. I finally got the movie in the $5 bin at Walmart. Because I mean, I remember this movie. I mean, I didn't get to just see the whole movie because it was rated R when I was a kid. My dad watched it because he watched car movies, and I remember seeing part. I could see I got to see parts of it.
Oh.
So
So,
I thought, and then
some,
finally I got to watch the whole thing. I was like, man, this is the movie's
so,
not good, but it's
Min,
awesome.
so Minty, that Australian guy, right? Minty Comedic Arts, he did say, like, it feels
Oh
like
well,
a,
here's the funny thing because it's Minty. Minty's one of the drivers in this. Yes, the guy that looks like looks like Chris, looks like a Captain America
oh,
from Not Another Teen Movie. The guy drives a Trans Am.
yeah.
Yeah, his name is Minty. I'm pretty sure his name is
Oh,
Minty.
really? Let me see. Oh, yeah,
Yep,
Minty, Chris Nash.
yep,
Yep.
his name's Minty.
That's
Which
funny.
he must be Captain America.
So I was thinking, like, on the first time when he made the video, right? He said, like, this movie was like a remake of a old Martin Sheen movie called The California Kid, which is also like a racing movie. Have you heard of
I
that?
think somebody else said that, but I've never seen it. The
Oh, I never
California
seen it
Kid. I
either.
never seen the California Kid. I have to look that up.
It's just weird coincidence
And
that
it may
his
be.
dad played the
It may
movie.
be. It may be.
Yeah,
But like I said, this movie could match a lot of movies
it can. Yeah.
in a way. I mean, come on. This is just like, hey, I'm going to make something. I'm just going to sit here and write down everything I ever liked and put it all together and make a movie. And
What?
I think it's all right.
And the other interesting thing that I love, right? That was it's shot in Arizona, and the other movie that was right next door being shot was The Three Amigos.
Oh, really? I
It
didn't
was
see this.
because there's like photos because they were staying in the same hotel. There's photos of both crews just hanging out and partying.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, like if you watch that video, it's like you can see them, and then like,
Well, see, here's a neat thing I read too. It's kind of crazy because it said what is his name? Man, drawing a blank because I always want to talk too fast. Anyways,
yeah.
anyways, yeah, that's pretty awesome. All those people
Well,
out
and
partying.
then they were talking about like sometimes their radio frequency will be the same. So when one movie says action, right? It also
Oh,
picked
really?
up on the other
So
set.
they'd have to be pretty close. Yeah, they'd have to be very
They were
close.
really close because it was in Arizona. They shot both movies in Arizona.
Yeah, but Arizona's a huge state.
Yeah, I thought it was
Well, I'm gonna
pretty
say it's
funny.
huge. It's a pretty big state.
The other movie that I know that was shot in the same studio, I think it was one of the Bad Boys movie and Coming to America too.
Well, the funny thing is, you think about it, Fast and Furious. Brian O'Connor.
Yeah.
He had an Arizona license plates on the Eclipse.
Oh.
Oh, he was. He was from Barstow, Arizona. Remember? Because
Yeah,
he had to, even
Boston,
the second movie, he
Arizona.
has to go back and get
Huh.
Roman Pierce.
Interesting. I wonder if it was like a little hint, like that director
Well,
hint to himself.
this one's Tucson. Yeah, this is Tucson, Arizona. But yeah,
Hey, but still Arizona.
it's Arizona.
Yep.
I mean,
Oh, that's a little interesting thing. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
Wow. Oh, and
Maybe.
I read that well, not read that from the Australian guy's video that Johnny Depp was on set the whole time
Yeah,
this movie
Johnny
was
Depp. That's
shot.
what I was going to say. Johnny Depp, which is funny because he's in Platoon too.
Is he really?
Yes, he's in Platoon.
I know. I've never
Johnny
seen
Depp is in
Platoon.
Platoon. Oh, you haven't? Man,
No.
Platoon's good. You got to see
Oh,
Platoon.
I know, because it's Oliver Stone, man. Like he's
Oliver
never
Stone,
missed.
but it's got a lot of good actors in it.
Oh yeah, before they were
Platoon's
all
pretty
famous.
good.
Yeah.
Platoon's kind of Platoon's in it's messed up. It is one messed up movie, but yeah, it's Johnny Depp's in it. I was surprised when I saw it. Johnny Depp popped up. I was like, "That's Johnny Depp.
That's funny
He's
because
doing
like
it." And he's not like Johnny Depp that we know. He's all clean, shaved. He's young, man. He's so young.
shoot, Charlie Sheen is young. He's like 20 something.
Johnny Sheen looked older than Johnny Depp.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, we should do Platoon one day because I have never seen it.
yeah. Oh, I love the Nintendo game, the NES game,
Oh
Platoon.
yeah, I played
It's
that.
hard. Oh,
Yeah,
it's so
it's
hard. I
hard.
love that game though. Oh, I love that game. Sun Saw.
Yep. Let's
It's
see.
got a good it's got a good sound and tune to it too. Oh, it's difficult.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
yeah, I get the gem. I made it almost all the way to the end of that game.
You know
To
what?
lose.
So now, since like once you figure out like Charlie Sheen's character is the ghost, right? When
Yeah.
the brothers were chasing them on a motorcycle, it feels like did they not hear them? But then it's because I feel like they were protected in that bubble. When Charlie Sheen
Well,
and
he knew that they were chasing him, remember? Yeah, he knew that they were chasing him because he was running from them.
but then like when they got out the motorcycle, right? It's like they never talked about it. Like oh that was close, that was crazy. Like they just got out and like it
Well,
was fine. It was
no,
really
because
weird,
she said because they all pretty much knew that what are they going to say? Because Packer's nuts.
I don't
Because
know.
remember, because remember the Gutter Boys they're afraid that Carrie would say something. And then he's like, the main one, what's his name?
Well,
Forgot his
but
name.
they don't know though. Like
Yeah, well, he goes, we don't have to
Skank.
say nothing. Yeah, Skank goes, we don't have to say nothing because she's too scared to say anything.
Yeah. Oh, they said that. Yeah, but that's just they
Yeah,
just assuming or speculating.
but he comes back after he drops her off. He comes back after
Yeah.
because remember they're sitting there talking
Oh,
and the car shows up.
I did. I did like when Randy's Quaid character went to the burger joint, and he don't have to pay for food. Like no, they can't do that. Like nowadays you can't like just accept free food because you can't take any bribes.
Yeah, you can't.
The other thing when at the
But
same
let's put it this way: way out in the middle of nowhere.
no who's gonna know. Yeah.
Yeah, and of
So
course he threw the pickles in it.
the other thing, like during that scene, right? I had to rewind real quick because I thought I missed something. Because they got out of the call, right? And then when they
Yeah.
go back, and then Packer finds the note, I'm like, who the hell put that note there? And did I miss a scene or something? So I had to rewind. I'm like, oh my gosh, that just happened. I'm like, who the heck got into his car without any of them knowing, just 5 feet away?
Hey,
They
this
were
guy's already
really close.
appeared. But you got to. I think they're trying to tell you though, because remember, Carrie jumps several times. She goes, "Oh, I didn't hear you." Remember when
Yeah.
she's walking down the street, he pops up. "Oh, I didn't hear you," and then he does it again. He has this deal where he always just pops up, and they don't even know unless he's in that car revving the engine. They don't know.
Yeah, and then like the when Packer was trying to chase him on the motorcycle, and then he was really gone really quick. He was like, "Where the hell did he go?" Then he ran into those guys, the brothers, and he asked them like, "Hey, did you see him driving around on a motorcycle?" And it was like that scene after they chased him. Like, no, we didn't see anybody.
Yeah, I did. Of
Oh,
course, that other
the
one.
writing was really good. How they connected was really good.
So it wasn't a bad movie. I mean, it's considered a bad movie, which is funny. It's
I think it's
considered a bad
considered a
movie,
bad movie due to the box office
but
deal.
but it is a
But
very.
we
I
talked
find it
about that before
entertaining.
too, you know.
And this funny thing is, a lot of people, if they call it a bad movie, they call it their favorite bad movie.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they call it their bad movie because somebody else did that. Who was that? They wanted to
What
do
would be?
this.
Oh, you know what? I was gonna ask you what would be a favorite bad movie. Mine would be The Last Action Hero.
I don't know. I don't know what my favorite bad
Oh,
movie
I don't know
is.
what. Yeah, but then
This one would
Last
be if
Action
this
is
is
a bad movie, but it's one of my
it's a bad
favorites.
movie to me. It's a Last Action Hero is a hated movie. It's like I don't want to watch it. Yeah,
But it's different for everybody. Favorite
it
bad
is.
movie.
Everybody's going to see something different, and what they think is a bad movie is a bad movie.
You know, at the same
But yeah,
time,
here's what I was going to tell you. Felicia Day, she considers that one of her favorite bad movies.
Felicia Day or this movie?
Yes,
Huh.
Felicia Day. So it's actually I'm not surprised it's so popular with so many people.
Interesting.
I mean, if this is going to be a bad movie, then yeah, this would be one of my favorites. But
It
again,
would be. It's not a
I
bad
mean,
movie.
I like a lot of bad movies. I mean, I guess when they say bad, I think they meant not very serious, doesn't really have any, you know, production value. It doesn't really have any value at all. It's just
No.
sit there and watch. It's just to sit there and watch. Let's just put it this way: if it's a movie that critics cringe, then it's a bad movie. But it don't mean it's bad for the rest of us, all because of the critics don't like it. I mean,
Well, I
the
think it's
critics don't
because they
like
were looking
anything
for
because that's
something
their
else.
job. Yeah, they're sitting there looking and they want to criticize. Movies, to me, a movie doesn't have, you don't have to come out of the theater with your life changed. I mean, well, that's the thing. That's a lot of actors. They think, oh, this movie's going to change your life. I'm like, cut the crap. You say that in every movie I've ever seen in my life. I've been on this planet a long time, seen a lot of
I
movies,
don't know
and
about.
everybody, oh, this is going to be life
I don't know
altering. No,
about
it's really
movie
not.
changing.
Unless I'll come out theater with $1 billion. I mean, it really didn't change my life.
It depends
Well, I'm
on
just
what they
saying
mean
what
by
they say.
changing. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying this is the way a lot of actors act. And a lot of them, that's why they're all like, oh, we support this rights, we support that rights, we do all this stuff. We're trying to be these actors that could change your life. I'm like, I don't need an actor that can change my life. I need an actor that can keep me entertained. That's what I need. I need to go in the theater and stay entertained, and I want to come out of the theater entertained. I don't want to be Matrix Ford
Uh,
or Fantastic Four. I mean, come on.
you know,
Don't make a crappy movie and it's
since
good.
no, we'll talk about that later about the
I mean, you
Fantastic
could
Four.
do the stupidest movie. You could do the stupidest movie. Unbelievable. As long as your acting's good and I'm entertained, who cares?
Kind of
It's
like
great.
kind of like the first scary movie, right? Like it's not going to be life changing, but I was very
It's
entertained to the first scary movie.
entertained. I mean, I would if I come out of a movie, it better be entertaining, clever. I mean, somewhat informative, or just blow me away with a visual, feature.
You know, this movie does have some special effects.
This movie does have a lot of special effects. The lightning showing up, the guy his suit changing into Jamie or
Oh,
Jake.
those camera cuts, yeah. When he's like, oh, I got.
There's a lot of things that was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest special effects. There was a lot of anything. There's a lot of explosions. I
It
mean,
was a lot of
but I
explosions.
mean, he does get even with everybody. So I was good with it because I didn't like
He does.
Augie.
It's like,
I
he
sure
just
didn't. I didn't like any of the characters. The bad characters. I mean, they're good bad characters, but you didn't like them.
yeah,
You
the
know, you didn't
gang
go,
was really
oh,
weird and out of place, right? Like Packer
yeah, they
doesn't.
were. And here's the funny thing about the cars, like the Corvette. Come on, the Corvette.
Oh, that's a
The
nice
Corvette
car.
speed. The speedometer only go up to 70. Did you notice that?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's a late 70s small car. Most cars from that. This is the funny thing is this is a car race movie with a bunch of cars
With the
that
speed
had
limit.
crappy engines. Yeah, they had crappy engines. Good. Well, it wasn't really crappy. It's because of fuel crunch. So a lot of those cars didn't have that much power. This is the time when a four-cylinder would beat a Mustang V8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, could you think that fast car? Because come on, he was in a V8 with a blower on it, and he raced a Daytona at the very beginning of the movie. He raced
Oh, yeah, the Daytona,
an
yes.
'86 Daytona Turbo. That's just a six-cylinder car with a turbo.
Yeah.
That car almost
Oh.
beat him, and would it beat him? And in real life, that would have been him. Actually, probably the most powerful cars in here in this movie
Is
probably
it the beginning one?
were the Daytonas, and probably the Gutter Boys car, depending on what engine was
Oh,
on.
yeah.
If you were to say what's the most valuable cars in there, would have been the Gutter Boys car.
Oh, it would have.
Yeah, and then the Daytonas, I don't know how much a Daytona costs for. They may be pretty cheap, but the Daytonas were pretty fast. Because you got to think, here's the funny thing, because they had that 77 Trans Am. No,
Hmm.
well, but that wasn't even
Oh,
Trans Am.
the Trans Am, yeah.
The Firebird. We'll just go Firebird. I can't say it was a Trans Am, but it had a blower on it, but the blower didn't work. It was a prop. You can see when he's going down the road, the belt sticking out
Hey,
doesn't move. The pulley doesn't turn
back
it
in the
off.
day, they were just worrying about like, hey, does it
But
look all right? Yeah, it
it's
looks
like, well,
okay.
hey, let's put it this way. That was the most Mad Max thing. Because remember, you never seen Mad Max,
I
have
have
you?
not.
All right. Anyways, in Mad Max, he has a blower in his car, which was fake. And he has a switch. He turns it on and off, but you can't actually turn. I mean, unless you get the blower that from Blitz, from our time for a lot of four-cylinder engines made in Japan, you don't turn the blower on and off.
You know what? It's so funny when you like when we were referencing these cars from
Superchargers,
a while
superchargers,
back,
a lot of people.
and I was watching the Indiana Jones original trilogy with my boys, and we finished
Yeah.
the Last Crusade yesterday, right?
Oh, no, that's my favorite.
And so it's your favorite. Do you remember when they went to like those Middle Eastern people, and one of the guys like they try to give him treasure, and they point out his car, like look at this Rolls Royce, like whatever
Yeah.
liter goes
Was it like a
zero.
silver cloud or something?
Yeah, like a 0 to 100 kilometers, like 0 to 60, right, in 12.5 seconds. And I'm like, man, that's kind of like my van is faster than that.
Well, the sad thing is cars back then were actually faster than that.
Yeah, but then there was like like late 1930s, the Rolls Royce. So it
Yeah.
was it was
Yeah,
fast.
it was slow. That car was no, that car was slow
Yeah,
for its time.
but he was like
It's too heavy.
referencing all these stats. I'm like, that's kind of slow.
Yeah, yeah, that was slow. That was slow for this time.
Yeah. I thought I was like, man, like a lot of these cars, I feel like, if my van can beat this, it's kind of slow.
Yeah, I don't know. That van's pretty fast. I
Yeah,
mean, they
my
got
Honda's pretty fast.
yeah, it's a little fast.
Yeah, even my dad's Kia Sedona was like, whoa, this thing's got some kick to it. When I
Yeah,
step on it.
yeah. But I
Yeah.
don't know. Minivans always has a kick, especially like Dodge minivans.
Oh,
Kind of have a little power to them.
yeah. I drove the Dodge Journey, not the Journey. Oh, I drove the Journey too, and that has good kick. And also the Caravan, the Dodge Caravan.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
funny. I'm like, why would the minivan be more powerful than most of your cars?
I don't know, because they try to sell a powerful, because the engine is already there from other
I
cars,
guess.
right? So
I
they
guess
just
they
dump
think.
it in there.
I guess they think, yeah, well, the person who's driving it's not going to hot rod it, and plus you fill it up with people you need to get to the move. Yeah,
Because
because I
sometimes,
mean, well, you got to think though, because I guess horsepower does hurt depending on your car. Like a two-door, if you have a two-door car, a sedan, and you have a lot of horsepower, you're not going to be able to afford the insurance because a lot of people aren't going to hot rod it. So the Dodge,
oh,
so they're
interesting
thinking
point.
a minivan. It's got like several doors,
Yeah.
a sliding door and a back door. They're always going to hot rod it, so you can put as much power you want. The insurance is going to it's going to be low
Wow.
because a soccer mom isn't going to go out there and do Fast and Furious.
So, because we were talking about like the modifications, right, quote unquote, for this movie. Did you know how I put the Type R sticker on my van, right? And
And the
what
sad thing is, they actually make a type.
they actually did make
Well,
it. Did I show you?
well, I don't know. I know I saw it. I've seen it on the internet too. I don't know if it's a true Honda Corporation Type R, but somebody did make their rendition
Yeah,
Type R.
yep,
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, wow, this
I'm like,
sounds pretty
I think
nice,
and
man.
it's the sad thing. I'm sitting there thinking, I would drive that.
Yeah, the
And they
Honda
even did
Odyssey
the.
Type
But
R.
that's the thing. They didn't just do the engine though. They did like
No,
the
the whole
interior,
body.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah, everything was Type R. White.
They had to take off the rear bumper for the exhaust, so they didn't fix that yet. The one that I saw, so that way you can
I
see
think.
the exhaust, right?
Yeah, I saw the exhaust. Well, the exhaust was still sticking out on the one I saw, so
Yeah.
maybe. But I was just under the assumption it was done.
Oh, I think what the way I saw it, they just want to show off the car, like what it can do, because it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
oh, yeah.
a Honda Odyssey Type
That's
R.
that's what we
Crazy.
do.
I
That's
thought
what
I
we
was
do.
the one being funny, just putting a sticker on it.
Yeah, but of course somebody is always gonna take a car a step too far.
Yeah, hello. Is this guy driving a Type R? This a
I mean, come
Nebraska
on.
fan?
People make cars. Yeah, they're looking at yours going, this guy. Look at this guy. Everybody thinking this guy must have got his license.
Oh, that is so funny. Hey, it
That's
looks
what a
good
young.
though, you know.
That's what because remember when we were young, that's what a lot of people do. They just go slap a Type R on the back of their Honda.
Yeah,
When they after they got I just got this car and got my driver's license, and was slapping a
with,
Type R
with
sticker
my
on. Now
mooch,
you're kind of way past. You're in the middle age, and you're just slapping a Type R on
with the mutant power, okay?
with some Mugen power. You need a Mugen exhaust.
Sticker stickers that stickers I had since in my 20s. I'm like, yeah, I never use this again. I'm gonna stick it on my van.
Yeah, you probably won't. I'm sure a
Huh.
lot of people get a. I'm sure a lot of people see it, get a big smile on their
I did
face.
like a yeah, I know. It depends on who it is. Like people our age, you're like, what the
Yeah,
hell's
people
driving a
are.
Type R? You know, come to think of it, like watching this movie, right? Like the Firebird, like when I saw it, I'm like, well, I haven't seen that in a long time. And the Daytona, I haven't seen that in a long time too. Right
Yeah.
off the beginning, I was like, what kind of car is this? Oh my god,
I wish I.
there's a
I wish I had
Daytona.
it. I wish I had a Daytona. That'd be something to own.
Because in the beginning, I thought like the Daytona is gonna beat this, right? And like you said, because
Yeah,
they did talk about like you
yeah.
almost
Because
trying to
remember he tells
kill
that.
me, yeah.
Yeah, and Percy. He also tells a member. He tells a Rughead. He goes, "Yeah, that Daytona almost beat me. If I didn't run him, almost run him off the road,
Yeah,
I
one
would have
of them. Yeah.
lost." And then of course they had that speed killer. Remember the speed killer, radio speed killer?
Hmm.
Yeah, he makes that big device, the radio speed killer.
Oh
He when he puts
yeah,
it in the car. Remember
and
he
put
asks
in
him.
that car.
He
Yeah,
goes, "I'm gonna put it in your car." Of course, the guy in that car is like, "Go ahead. I don't have like a regular engine, so
yeah.
it's not gonna do
And I'm thinking
anything."
like, how the hell is he gonna connect this? Is that a real thing? That speed killer? So that
I don't
way,
think it's a real thing, but the problem is, I
so
think
it's
the
like,
idea how it worked is he had a rail control, and it probably puts out a pulse, EMP pulse, and it messes up your ignition system.
so like what they tell us the lie in Too Fast Too Furious.
Well, in theory, I'm sure this would work. I mean, like it's always a belief because if you see a nuclear blast, a lot of people want to do EMP. Where they drop your nuclear bomb, don't hit the site. You blast it above it. It sends out a shockwave, and anything that's mechanical and uses electricity to run shuts down, burns it
Oh,
up. It's like messing up a hard drive and stuff. So basically, they'd stick it in your engine, probably near your distributor or something, and it'd just shoot out a pulse and shut your engine down.
so with that, right? With that being said, I feel like the technology at that time, as long as we get really far away, the remote's not gonna work.
Yeah, if you get, but a radio goes pretty far.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposed to probably establish that this guy is a super nerd. Because remember, he built that
Yeah,
super ejection system. And then he goes, "Oh, it'll be a day, 2 days." And
it
of course,
did.
Packard's like, "So when you have this ready?" He goes, "Oh, it's already ready. What are you talking about, man?"
Oh yeah. So that's the time passing by. They do it
Yeah.
like
Well,
that.
no, no, he got his stuff done early on that one.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's what it was. Because see, Packard's like, "Now you're going to take 2 days and you're standing here?" And he's like, "Oh, it's already done. What are you talking about?"
Oh, that's funny. I wonder
And then,
what.
of course, the guy shoots the injection system and all the stuff, shoots everything up. Plus, Packard's crazy. He's crazy because even when he gets the shotgun point in his face, he don't really do nothing. And of course, he has the knife. Here's the thing that bothered me about the knife, though, and it probably would work because he grabs that knife, pulls it out, and there's blood everywhere. But the
Yeah,
knife didn't really have any blood on it.
yeah.
But I guess if you pulled it out like that, you probably would wipe most of the blood off pulling it out because most likely he had
Oh
that thing
yeah.
with like a
Holding
packet
it
or
tight.
something.
Yeah, and then when
He's
you
probably had a
pull it out,
packet or
yeah.
something. And then, of course, he licks the blood, puts it on her face.
That guy is a little bit of a sociopath, right? Like a
Just,
narcissist.
just, just a little bit. I
Like
think
a
he's quite a
little
bit.
bit. Like,
I think
hey,
he's quite a bit.
you're not getting the message here. Like, you're just kidnapping, and then you're trying to go over a state line. It's like
But
FBI
see,
offense, you know?
that's the thing that the Loomis couldn't do anything about him. Loomis probably always knew him and just couldn't do anything about him. Plus, here's the funny thing: it didn't make sense about Loomis because Loomis they call him the sheriff.
Yeah.
But remember, he's sitting in the car, and the girl goes, "Here's a burger for the sergeant." He
Yeah,
goes,
he's
"I'm
like, I'm a
actually a
lieutenant.
lieutenant." What is? I thought you were a sheriff.
You
The
know,
sheriff doesn't have ranks. It's just he's the sheriff.
with the relationship of everything in this movie and going on, right? I don't think it has to make sense because
Well,
this is a movie from the
well, maybe,
80s.
or it could you, or the who knows though. He could be this way. It could be the town's kind of incorporated him as their
The
police
sheriff,
chief
right?
too.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's a sheriff for the county, but he also may be. They
Oh,
may
the
not have
police chief.
police. They may not have police there,
Oh.
and so he has control over local police in the sheriff. It may be one of those because
Because a small town,
a lot of small towns. There's small towns all around me. They don't have a police force.
just a
The sheriff,
local sheriff,
the
right?
sheriff, the sheriff. They'll have police. They'll have sheriff deputies come and set in the town or come to the town. I mean, they're usually always around the town. They always have
Oh,
somebody assigned to it, but they don't need a
so
police.
is your town small enough that you
Mine
know who
has
the sheriff?
police.
Oh,
My
okay.
town has police. Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
I guess if I spent more time in town, yeah, you usually know the police. There's not usually a lot unless
it's always the
you're in
same
town,
guys over and over,
unless
right?
unless the main city guy he's paranoid and he hires like 10 police officers.
Huh.
I'm not joking. That's what happened
No, I'm
before.
just thinking like the police force is probably the same guys, right? Like they just rotate their shifts.
Yeah, they probably do. I mean, because he had a pretty big bunch. Well, the town, who knows what the town was because they never named the town. The town looked pretty big.
Oh,
Because, I mean,
so I love it when they don't name stuff. What's the way you don't have to like, hey, this
yeah,
is
you don't really have
Arizona.
to do
That's
it.
it.
But that's the thing. It's like a small area, but it's probably a bunch of little towns hooked together. Who knows what you can make it up. I mean, it's supposed to be no name, didn't show you anything. That way, it could be any town that you've ever seen.
Yep.
If you name it, then well, this is this city, and I've never been there. This could be
So
any town you've ever been to.
so now I want to talk about the ending
Okay.
when Jake/Jamie drove off with Carrie, right? Like, where the f are they going? Like, is he a human being or like what is this thing?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
I
Like,
mean,
so to
it's
me,
supposed to
right,
be. She got her happy ending.
it's a happy ending, but then this is not like a real live flesh
Well,
being, right?
most likely, he just took her to. They went to another town, started their own life, and did their own thing.
But he's like
Because
a spirit.
but he's probably not now. By this time, I think he wasn't.
He wasn't what?
Well, yeah, I think he starts off with this guy with all this stuff, and it slowly starts disappearing. I think he slowly became back into our world.
Okay, so like a resurrection.
Yeah,
This is really you see what I'm saying, right? Like this is
yeah. I see
really
what you're
strange. Like
saying. It
what
is
is this
strange.
thing?
Let me put it this way: if this part is strange to you, then what was the car blowing up and killing all the people? Was that not strange to you
That's
too?
okay because like
Oh,
he
that's okay,
controlled these
strange.
things, right? But like he's not an actual real being. That's what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not.
maybe he's supposed to go back and be somewhere else, but I'm sure he took her somewhere else better.
It feels like he won't age at all. Like he won't age as a human being. And then
I'm
like
gonna I'm gonna go ahead and say, I mean, because they left it in the air, so you can kind of say whatever you want. I'm gonna say he took her and they went off to another town and they lived happily ever after, and he's back to normal flesh and blood person
wow,
because he got rid of the car.
yeah.
All he had is, I mean, the car must have lost its power because it probably took it with the motorcycle.
Only if Patrick Swayze's movie Ghost can work the same way.
I've never seen it, so
Oh, it's pretty good, man. Like because now,
no, I'm sure it is because a lot of people talk about it. But
oh, it's a really good movie. So
does he kill anybody out of revenge?
no, that's the thing about it. Like it's like a murder mystery.
Yeah,
And when you figure out who done it, right? Like, oh, this is pretty messed up. I do like the character that's the antagonist in that movie.
yeah,
But at the end, when you learn about like a lot of my ghost ideas, even to when like I want to write my own screenplay about ghosts, the
yeah.
idea also came from that movie,
Okay.
from Ghost, because I always remember like, oh, I like the way they did it. But the ending, I wouldn't want to say is a happy ending, but like this is a happy ending. But at the same time, if a ghost comes back, it's like if you kill me or whatever, and I come back and I still get to live with my family, like, dude, this is really weird stuff. Like,
Well,
it's just very
like I said,
simple writing.
it's about growing. So everybody grew, and he got his girlfriend, went on
Right.
and
But
lived happy ever after.
here's the point
And
that
I'm
I always
his brother
bring
lived
out.
his, and I want to say this point: his brother got that awesome car, so
Right.
he lived happy
So
ever after too.
that you add to my point that I always try to make, right? It's because of a movie we like, we let all these things go. If we didn't like this
Exactly.
movie, we
Okay.
would tear this thing apart.
Yes, we would. And
Because
we
at
have
the
done that.
ending is like, huh, I want to
Matter of
talk
fact,
about it, but I don't want to
So,
talk about
well,
it.
we can't say that's completely true because there's been several times where there's some movies when we started we liked and then we started tearing it apart for some reason.
Yeah,
And
and I'm
then by
like,
the
oh,
time
what is so
then we
going on?
realized, then I guess probably we didn't really like the movie. I thought I liked some of the movies at the beginning, but yeah, I tore them all apart.
So one of the prime
And I was like,
example
no, that
of this
sucks.
is going to be Back to the Future.
But
Eventually,
they
we're
get
going to
this.
talk about Back to the
But
Future enough
let me
time.
put this
We're
out.
going to destroy it.
I want to throw this out there though
Okay.
too. I want to throw this out there too. There's a lot of movies that we started where you didn't like them, and we talked about them enough that you ended up loving them.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them too. Because like it's always after the discussion where like, oh,
So,
okay, this
so
is a
what we
lot
just
better than
said,
I thought
so
now.
what we said is not entirely true. It's not until we have to actually face it and look at the movie do
Oh
we
no, yeah,
decide whether
but
we really like it or
but we
not.
have a lot of different buckets where like, okay, we like to this movie. There's a lot of plot holes, a
Yeah,
lot of stuff that doesn't make sense. Forget it.
yeah. Well, some of them were fun to tear apart though. You know,
It
like Back to
was,
the
yeah.
Future, we tear on it, but we still love it. I mean, I could go and ruin all of Back to the Future too.
Yep.
I'm starting to go back and I'm going to watch it, and I would still love the movie. I don't
Actually,
care. I
everything.
mean,
We could
yeah,
tear apart Indiana Jones, like,
yeah. There's some movies we could tear
because all
apart.
these
Yeah, and
'80s movies, yeah.
yeah. And I mean, this one we could tear apart too, but why? I mean, it was already a movie. It's already kind of got holes in it. I mean, if you don't recognize it, it's just a movie that they entertain you, and they didn't try to fix a lot of plots. But because matter of fact, me and you pieced more of this movie together
Oh yes.
instead of most people would get it and go, I don't know, I'm gonna tear it, I'm gonna tear it. Me and you, hey, this is the problem, but this is fun, this is awesome.
Just leave
I
it
mean,
alone.
but some movies do deserve to be tore apart and left like it is, laying on the floor.
I think we watch Matrix 4 so we could tear it apart even more.
Oh, I hate that.
We should
It's
call
just
it
like
the Matrix Resurrection, the Wrath of Matrix or whatever. I don't know.
well,
And
I
then
don't
you know
know.
what's really funny?
I
They
just
gave
dread it.
they gave
I
them
dread thinking
money
about to go watch it.
to
Yeah,
make that movie. That's
I
like
did,
what a waste of money.
and I'm sure there's a lot of people like that movie, and I bet you in time there'll be a
But you
lot of
know
people in
what?
the
What
movie.
I just
It's just
said.
every time, but the sad thing is every time I think about it, I dread it. I just dread even
Yeah,
having to watch
but
it.
then I say that, and then you say that, like, but then they gave money to have this movie done too.
Yeah, well, this movie, what they said, this movie was on a podcast where they said, "How was this made?" But
Yeah,
I'm like, I mean, I'm sure this movie didn't cost a lot to make.
it says 8 million.
Oh, well,
The budget
still,
was 8 million.
that wasn't a lot
I guess it
back
wasn't.
then. It's a
Depends on
lot
what
for
it is.
us. I mean, come on, 1 million would be great for me, but
Well, I feel like
I
one
mean,
million. That's so much stuff I can do. Yeah.
there's a lot we could do, even with everybody griping about how everything got so high. $1 million, I'd be just fine, dude.
Yeah.
I would probably quit my job.
It's really funny. I had never heard of this movie until you told me. It's just like a revenge movie.
Okay, yeah, well, I've known about it since the '86. I'm sure since it came out on HBO.
Just like RoboCop. It feels like I want to
I
call it
mean,
the
but see, here's the
RoboCop.
thing. There's a lot of '80s movies in this vein that
Well,
they're just not really good movies, but they're still fun to watch.
The Crow is the same thing. The Crow would be more closely to this.
The Crow
The
is a better
Crow would be
movie
closer
too.
to movie. Just,
The
yeah, The
Crow
Crow
is
is
a
a better
better movie.
movie. Yeah.
Well, here, let's put it. Well, actually, we can't say that because I'd actually probably like to watch. I'd actually probably enjoy this movie or The Crow, but I haven't seen The Crow in so long.
I haven't
But
seen The Crow in a long
I
time
do
either.
feel like I enjoyed this movie better than I enjoyed The Crow.
You know what? I can't say because I don't think I've seen The Crow since it came out on DVD.
I haven't seen The Crow since it came
Probably
out.
VHS. But yeah, either VHS or
Matter of
DVD.
fact, I did own The Crow though,
I didn't own The Crow. One of my
but I didn't
friends.
really hard to watch it. And then
I
I
watched
had The
a.
Crow, The City of Angels.
I never seen that.
That was actually, it was all right too. I thought it was okay.
You
I mean,
don't see
come
The
on.
Crow.
There's not that many movies I actually hate, except for Matrix 4.
Well, Last Action Hero, right? Or you don't hate that movie, just not good.
I don't really enjoy it, but I'll watch Last Action Hero. But it's close to Matrix 4 boring, not entertaining to me.
Movie you hate. I'm not even sure if I had one.
I mean, I can't say I hate it because hate takes a lot of energy. But
Yeah,
I
hate
mean,
does take a lot of energy.
but let's say somebody goes, "Hey, let's go watch Matrix 4."
No.
I guarantee you, I'm going to feel like I want to throw up.
No.
I'm not coming over.
Hopefully, no one's
I'm
gonna
just
say
be like,
that.
no, please
But
don't.
like, hey, you want to watch
But
Matrix 4?
but I'm gonna
Can we watch the first
but,
one?
but let's put it this way. I'm going to get the same feeling if you say, "Hey, let's go watch The Last Action Hero." So I could put those close together. They're just really they're not they're to me they're bad movies that have no enjoyable features whatsoever.
Yeah, to me, it's just Matrix 4.
I mean, I'll watch Howard the Duck. It's not a good movie, but I get something out of it. Batman and Robin, not a good movie, but I still
Oh, I
watch it,
always
get
watch
something
it.
out
Yeah.
of it, and I get it's entertaining. A little bit of it's entertaining. A lot of it's kind of, but I'm kind of entertained. I'm laughing through some of them. I'm like, this is just ridiculous, stupid.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of movies like that, and I'll watch them still. Like The Spirit. The Spirit sucks bad.
But you enjoy it.
I don't know if I would enjoy it.
Oh.
But if we needed to watch it, I will watch it. If somebody hasn't seen it, I will put it in the VCR or the DVD player,
You know
whatever
what?
I got. Yeah, it's DVD player. I'll sit there and watch it, and I mean, I
I'm
will play it
gonna
because some of the actors in it look like they're having a good time. This is a funny
I'm gonna
thing.
give. I think from what you said, right? Like one of the movies I really hit when I was watching in the theaters, right? Because I give respect to the people who make the art. I would
Yeah,
never walk in a movie theater. The only
I'm
time
not. Well, I
the
did, but
only
not because I
time I
wanted to.
ever would wanted to walk out a movie theater, I still didn't, was Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, really?
That's the only one.
I've only walked out of the movie theater once,
Yeah, because I'm
but it
always to
wasn't.
the point where
But it
like
was because I was with
maybe I
somebody,
don't.
and they
Oh,
didn't want
okay.
it there.
Oh, okay. Because like I'm always there where like, well, maybe I don't understand it yet. Let me watch the whole
Okay,
thing. You know, because I
let's put it
have to
this way.
figure it out.
Yeah, the sad thing is I've only been in the theater. I've only watched one movie where I thought I might get up and leave.
Oh, what was it?
The first sequel Star Wars movie.
The first sequel Star Wars movie. So you're talking about Episode 8,
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back?
No, no,
But hold
that's
on,
not the
the
sequel.
first sequel
That's
Star Wars
original.
movie.
That's
Okay.
original.
So
That's
you're talking
original. And
about
there's
the Clone
prequel,
Wars?
original, prequel. That's
Episode
prequel.
2?
That's prequel.
Wait,
Those are
so hold
prequels.
on. You're very confused me with the term. What?
Seven. Star Wars 7. Star Wars 7. Star Wars 7. Okay. Star
Oh,
Wars 7.
the first one.
Sequel. Those are
Sequel.
sequels to the originals.
Because when
You
you
know,
say
the
sequel,
first three.
I thought you mean the second
I
like
thought it was going to say this and saw somebody else say it.
yeah. So I thought you meant Episode 8. The Last Jedi, because with the way you said it, it was like
Oh,
it's either
okay.
Empire Strikes Back, the Clone Wars, or Episode 8.
Okay.
So I was all confused.
Okay. We'll do 7. Okay. 7. We
Okay,
done?
The
7.
Force
Okay. So
Awakens.
I'm
Okay,
sitting there and I watched it and it started to suck. And then, of course, Harrison Ford shows up. And I'm like, all right. Well, and then they walk out there and that deal. And remember his son's out there and he said, Father, take my hand. I was thinking right there. I go, if he cuts his hand off, I'm walking out of this theater. Instead, he kills Han
oh,
Solo. And I was like, finally, original. Something's more original. Yeah,
ah,
every Star Wars they do that. They cut their hands off. I'm like, I am sick of somebody getting their hand cut off. Just some murder the dude. Let us
okay,
both get out of it. I felt happy for Harrison Ford. At least one of us got out of that movie.
okay, okay. I like all the Star Wars movies, all of
I'm not
them.
saying I just don't like. Yeah, I didn't really like that one. Still, I still don't like that one. I like the next ones, but I didn't like that one.
Hey,
I was like, I already seen
some
it.
things got to get started. It's not like the
Yeah,
first Star. Like some
I
people
know,
like the
but
first Star Wars better than Empire Strikes Back, but you have to have Episode 4 to even have Road One or Empire Strikes Back.
yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with
Yeah,
that. I'm good with all that. The
yeah.
originals, I like Return of the Jedi. I don't care what
So
anybody says.
what you described there,
Prequels, I'm okay with it.
but what you described there is exactly how I felt in Revenge of the Fallen. Like that was
For
the
real?
same moment with me where I'm like, what the hell are they doing here? Like I was
Yeah, I've already
so
seen this.
upset.
Already seen this before.
No,
Wait a second though.
it's not that. It's not like something I've seen before. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
something I don't even understand. Something I didn't even understand. I'm like, what the hell are they trying to do here? Stupid Michael Bay. Revenge of the Fallen. I understand the title now after I finished watching the flipping
Yeah,
movie.
it was okay. It was okay. I mean, I got what you said. And the sad thing is, I watched it the first Transformers, then I watched the third Transformers.
Oh yeah,
I didn't watch the second one because you said the second one was so bad.
the second one's
And then
bad.
and then after a while, the second one was real cheap at the Walmart, so I got it and I was like, it's not that good, but it's not as bad as Lamb said it
I think
was.
it's because how it made me feel emotionally. So I
Because
was
he was
trashing
angry.
that place, you know.
Like, well, it's not that good, but the third one didn't make any sense because
Yeah.
I skipped the second one.
Cause like so it's because I haven't given that another chance. I need to give it
Oh
another
well.
chance.
Well, it's okay. You can give it another chance. One day we'll do it. We should already done them.
Yeah, we should.
Because Transformers itself is a great movie.
Oh, the first Transformer is a great movie.
Yeah, this first Transformer is a great, great movie.
I feel like the
The
second one
next
they
one's
also
well,
they
the third one is my second one, and it wasn't that good.
I want to say the second one they put more towards like to sell more merchandise or toys. I want to say
Yeah, I think it was.
yeah,
I think all the rest was just to sell stuff,
because
and
like
the stories weren't really all
it's
that
kind of
good
like
because it's like
it's kind of like
it's
Toy
like
Story and Toy Story 2.
Like, oh,
Remember
we
in
never
Toy
seen the
Story?
Dark Side of the Moon. I'm like, yes, we have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Yes, we have.
but like, it's like once because I hate it when the merchandising like, well, we don't know how popular it is. That's why they make that Star Wars mistake. And I was like, oh my god, it's popular. We're gonna lock rights on everything. Kind of like the first Toy Story. If you read about it, right, it's kind of sad. Like, oh, Toy Story is such a huge success, but at that time, none of the toy companies want to release their rights to them except for toys that are really super old. That's why you get your Seamus Potato Head on there, and a lot of the stuff is original creation. Like the Etch a Sketch is old, like the Speak and Spell is old. So
I
like
love
they're not gonna yeah they're not gonna taint those memories for anyone. But we won't give you Barbie, we won't give you GI Joe, we won't give you any of the stuff like new stuff just in case it doesn't do well.
Well, it has a lot to do with rights too.
Right too. But then what
I
happens at
mean,
Toy
and something
Story
is still popular, yeah.
it's because of what I just stated.
Well, yeah, but Barbie and G.I. Joe were such big lines anyway.
I know, but then that's exactly that. They were afraid that the movie wasn't going to be good because they didn't understand it.
Yeah. Well,
Then,
plus it'd be hard to go, hey, here's all G.I. Joe. Which G.I. Joe we're going to use? Because and G.I. Joe's a big, giant movies of its own that suck, but they didn't have to.
No. Yep. Oh, well, you know what? That's a different topic for a different show.
That's a whole bunch of different topics.
There's
a whole bunch of movies we need to do.
Hey,
right
but
there.
we talked about bad
lagging.
movies, but then, like, with this, it could be a bad movie in another person's eye, but it's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. And until then, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.